Leanne Howard. I thought you are. Yes, Leanne. In the last 10 years, I have gone through many adversities that one should not have to go through in a lifetime. How do I overcome having thoughts about that keep hunting me and leaving me in a victim role? I would like to move on, but on the same token, I never want to forget the hardship and struggle I had to survive that difficult time period. I realize if you are in the present, the past and the future no longer exist. But how do you stop these thoughts and feelings? Dear Nian, you have experienced many basically painful things, which means you need to cry them out and you need to attend to your emotional wounds. By doing that, you will go faster over the trauma, you will continue your life, and you will still remember and have it always to lean against. But the thing is, allow yourself to be weak sometimes. Allow yourself to fall apart and really cry out. This is a medicine. It's happening. It's happening even in Zen monasteries. Sometimes people burst into crying, and nobody is telling them to be quiet, and nobody is giving them a glass of water. Just let it happen. Let it all come out. Pusha Rayleigh from the UK. Push, I hope I pronounce your name right. I'm very grateful to you for giving us the opportunity to ask you questions. Welcome. It's very kind of you to give us your time. I would like to ask you if a person has been exposed to a lot of trauma from the time he was born and for many years in his adult life, and that trauma has caused him to live in fear. You're talking about yourself, to live in fear, always on guard. Is it possible for that trauma to be healed completely and to change the mindset to positive outlook? Of course it is, and this is your mission. This is the alchemistry of spirituality. You need to take that rubbish and turn it into gold. To take the pain and make it into love and help. So, like I said before to Lian, you too, you need to cry. You need to really let it out. Let your body shake when you cry, not just lick tears. That's the way, and I think you're doing a very good job. I think you are excellent, because you are already aware, and that which you want, a positive outlook, this is it. This is the treasure itself. Connie Kusimano, and you are asking, what is the highest goal of meditation? The highest goal of meditation. I lived with masters who practiced all their lives, and the highest goal that I have observed them is their simplicity, childlikeness, joy, and peace of mind. So maybe it doesn't sound much, but simplicity will give you peace of mind. Gloria, have meditated for about 12 years, but very undisciplined. Practiced in various traditions, but for the past few years have found it extremely difficult to actually sit. When I first practiced, I loved the teachings. For example, This is a Tibetan Rinpoche we studied with, started doing Kriya Yoga, this is 8 years ago, but I do not feel at home in the Hindu tradition. I seem to have lost the love for the teaching, even though my whole being resonated with them. Why did lose this love, and why such difficulty in practice? Gloria, eventually the journey will take you within. It is Gloria that you need to investigate. In the beginning you were excited about many things, but now it is, you need to get one step deeper. Now, Gloria, it is your life, and show leadership. Take yourself to have fun, take yourself to be serious, to work, and take care of your relationships. Spirituality, studying the sects and the scriptures. This is, again, a good beginning, but now it is the time for your real life. So let us continue with Sandy. Sandy Parkiak. I'm having difficulty accepting my chronic illness, fibromyalgia, and arthritis pain. At 66, I feel weak and very tired. I've experienced many losses during the past 4 years, the worst being my daughter, my younger daughter passing from a heart problem. She was only 37. I'm still trying to help my older grandchildren, and I'm so exhausted. I am, for some reason, not able to set boundaries or limits. I feel totally drained, my body hurts, and I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I am aware of my thoughts and feelings coming and going, yet I feel so very tired living. I try to be in the moment, but oftentimes the moments are full of pain, sadness, and exhaustion. Perhaps you have a suggestion. I have no Buddhist near me, and I feel great connection to Buddhism. The Buddhist philosophy is the only thing that helped me cope with loss of my daughter. Thank you. Dear Sandy, I'm very sad to hear about the sadness in your life, the loss of your daughter, and other tragedies. And now also you are trying to help, and you don't set boundaries, and you feel drained and empty inside. The thing is, you have a lot of love. You have so much love that it is very difficult for you to contain. If you would have connected really, which I suggest you to do, to your love, you will cry every day and embrace these tears of love. The illness of fibromyalgia, it is, think as if we have the head and the heart, a strike of the workers in the emotional, and pain, muscle pain, and the head does not understand it, but something is, your workers, your team is on strike, and you need to open your heart. You will find so many deep things you should not be afraid of. Yes, there is pain there and tears, but also love and intuition and beauty and joy. So take time for yourself, Sandy. Go to some place where you can cry, be with the presence of women. Even though Buddhism gave you the explanation to accept it with your mind, the calming and the freedom and the fact that he's not suffering anymore. But Buddhism is only half, and the other half is you need emotional support. You need two wings to fly, and the Buddhist doctrines are only one, and the second is emotional. I think the next question is similar from Michael Sapienti. He says, I live in SONH. I don't know where SONH is. I am 63 years old. I like to think of being spiritual and a student of a course of miracles, which is very nice. Yet I am blocking the light from entering my chakras. I have a moderate substance abuse problem and have it for 5+ years. It has cost me jobs, money, destroyed relationships, etc. Not sure what's there. Listen, can you as a master give me a way out of this nightmare? I thank you in advance for your wisdom, Michael. Listen, for 5 years now, you are also in so much pain that you had to go to some abusing some substance to give you some smooth feeling, and but it is not a good idea because it costs you so many things. It is not really a healer, it is only a temporary remedy. So again, face your heart issues, your emotional truth, and open up. Sit in meditation where you breathe into your heart, opening it, and allow what's inside to come out, even if it is tears and sadness. You need to clean. This is why you said you are blocking the light to enter, because there's so much inside. Clean it up, the light will enter. Karen Reynolds from Florida. My question is, when you are around negative people or situation, how do you protect yourself from that energy? Do you think of something or say something that keeps negativity and the energy away from you? Karen, you are so right. There are many people who have negative buzz and bitterness, and they make us suffer also. What to do? The best thing is to take one step back. Don't try to change them, don't force them, don't even make them see it because they don't. Just step out. The Buddha said he was once seeing a house in fire, and he said to the people, come out, your roof is on fire, soon it will fall down. The people said, what is outside? They refused to go. So he left. He left. So this is the Buddhist way, but this is the Mahayana way, the Hinayana way. The Mahayana is to try to help them. But the Buddha said, you can only help those who have little dust covering their eyes. Adriana, I cannot pronounce your last name. How can you differentiate between your higher self, when your higher self is talking, versus the regular noise in your head? Beautiful question, Adriana. We have two thinking systems inside. One belongs to the ego, to that who is talking inside the inner radio, and one, it is us. How do you... This was one of the questions I had to, was examined in the Zen monastery. It is about one teacher was calling himself and answering himself. And the question was, which one is the true master? And he said, don't forget to your meditation. He said, no, I will not. Don't neglect your practice. Yes, I will not. Who is the true master? Was the question. Anyway, you have noticed correctly the two thinking systems. One is fast on a high tone, and the other one is slow when you think, slow in a lower tone. So if your thoughts are fast and the pitch, the octave is high, it's not you, it is the system of the mind. But when you do the thinking, you think in the speed that you actually talk, and your voice is a little deeper. So try to practice you. To put it in a different example, if there is a guy behind a microphone inside our inner radio station and he is driving you mad, sometimes you need to take the microphone and speak. and explain why things are okay and see the positive side of it and say that life is beautiful, it is okay to enjoy, and everything is all right, at least in this minute. This, whenever you say this, it is you, the higher you. Love your question. Dear Nadine,